Michael, you must be delighted with that away performance.
Yeah, I think you'd always take a 2-0 away from home in any game. To come to a tough team like Northampton, I thought the shape of the team, the resilience that they showed, I thought the lads were magnificent in terms of that side of the game. I'm not sure how many times the ball actually went in the box, but it went in a lot. And we stood up and we counted. Owen stepped up when he needed a big moment in the game, clearly. So he stood up and did his job. We went down the other end, scored from a set play of our own. And I thought they were just excellent in the way they went about it.
About the penalty save, I mean, fantastic for Owen, and it was a good save.
Yeah, well, any penalty save's a good save, but done a little bit of homework and we took a gamble between Bucky and himself. Decided to make a decision, and it was a good save because it wasn't a bad penalty. It was down quite low, and then to react obviously gave the lads a little bit of a boost. But yeah, it was a big moment in the game, no doubt.
And then, as you say, to go down the other end and get that goal so quickly, made it an even better save.
Yeah, of course. Within that, we didn't probably play as much good football as we'd have liked. We did it in pockets, but that's credit to Northampton. They don't let you do that. They break the game up, and it's hard to get into any sort of rhythm and any sort of flow. But we've had it a few times this year. No one can really say that we're just a nice, pretty team because we can roll our sleeves up. We've got defenders who do want to head it. They're all 6 foot plus, and that's Greavesy as well. That's been into that as well this year. So really happy with the shape of the team, the organisation and the mentality. We've talked about it a lot this season, but it's and I've got to add in the physicality as well. We've had 12 training sessions before today, and the first 4 were under sort of conditioned rules. So I think it's a credit that the players, the way they've looked after themselves during this lockdown period, to come back and 8 of them to deliver 90 minutes, because no one's got any. I think the most anyone's played in this mini pre-season is 60 minutes in a friendly. So I think that shows the professionalism and the trust they've got in each other, that I'm doing it properly, but I know my mate is as well, and my mate is as well. That's a powerful thing.
And the back three really stood up strong against. You knew what was coming. You knew Northampton were going to put a lot of balls in the bottom, but your back three stood up superbly.
Yeah, well, of course, everyone knew it was coming, but you've got to be able to, like you say, stand up and be counted. And then I just thought at the end, I'd actually said to us, I said, let's probably take 1-0 and maybe we can pinch one. And I thought the second goal was a good goal. I thought it was well worked, well taken as well. Yeah, so delighted.
Had a good time to score it, 4 minutes in time.
Yeah, well, it's never a bad time to score. People say that, I don't believe that. No, we're happy to take what we've got back to Water Road and then try and win the next half.
No Alex Addoy or George Lloyd on the bench today. Were they injuries, or was that a tactical thing?
No, George is injured. He's not trained for the last week. Alex missed, what day is it, Thursday? Alex didn't train on Tuesday. So we just felt, with the players that we've got, that we went with the players that we had. Now Luke Varney looks like he's pulled his hamstring in the warm-up, unfortunately. So that might be a blow. But we'll have to, as with everyone else tomorrow, we'll get them in, count the bodies, see where everyone's at, mentally, physically, injury-wise, and then we'll go again.
When you went 70 minutes without making a change, that must show there was decent fitness out there.
Yeah, well, me and Russ are watching the game slightly different, but we'd had a conversation with the physios, right? Look with their medical eye on anyone that's looking sort of, stretching calves or looking a little bit fatigued or anything like that, and there was nothing to report. So the tactical changes we made were tactical, had nothing to do with physicality.
You're now got to do it all again on Monday.
Exactly that. It's cliche. It's half time. But we do have a sort of mantra. So just all you can do is win a half of football. Come in at half time and reassess and see where you're at. And then so that was the message at half time. Can you go and win the next half? So there'll be no sitting back. We're trying to protect any sort of leads. We'll be trying to, first half on Monday night, we'll be trying to win that half of football by doing exactly what we've done tonight.